Twitching it.
Twitch.
What a concept.
Twitch users, how you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are watching, if you're not, you should tune in.
Let's tune in. Watch Jamie play poker and talk shit.
Yeah, watch Jamie play poker.
And
is that the word of the day? And
no, what's your intro?
good evening, Waterford.
Can I say
Hey,
it
all
too?
you guys out there tuning in to the BS show.
Good evening, Waterford. Welcome to the BS Show, live in Orlando, Florida. We're here in the beautiful public house, located right outside the beautiful UCF campus here. Go Knights.
Go Shamrocks.
Go Shamrocks.
Go public house. Go social house.
Yep, exactly. Make sure you don't say as many times on the thing.
It says a lot.
Cheers to that. my
Cheers
friend.
to should be the word of the day.
Cheers to paper straws. Save the turtles, save the whales. Too much plastic.
I like turtles.
I think people should stop selling weed in plastic bags. I think you should wrap
What's
it up
up,
now.
Amir?
And like brown deli to-go meats.
What are we talking about?
You know, I mean, I think a lot of plastic bag comes from people smoking pot, and they're keeping their pot in little Ziploc
I
bags.
actually did just see that on
Just put your pot in like a brown paper bag and wrap it up like when you go get
on
like
the dark web.
like a cut of meat from the deli. How they just wrap it up in like that brown paper bag, waxy paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So on the dark web, these dealers that use Silk Road and all these like third-party underground drug suppliers, they've switched over and they're trying to use just like reusable stuff. Like you send back the package, and stop being wasted.
Really? Yeah, man. Just reuse those needles. Just use the needle twice, 3 times maybe.
Third time's a charm.
The thing with needles is
What's up, Eric?
it's for diabetes. But you know, man, that's an issue, man. Our medical
Still good?
system is fucked. So if you have diabetes,
The diabetes.
Wilford Brimley, eat some oatmeal. It's good for that, I heard.
You have to get your fiber in your diet. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Actually, don't eat oatmeal because it's too many carbs, and that thing's gonna get turned into sugar, and you can't have too much sugar.
But it
Unless
is
you didn't have enough sugar and you gotta get your blood sugar back up.
just trying to find a balance.
You know what? Go just find a good diabetes support group. It's all about having a good support group, a good circle. Alcoholism, AIDS, diabetes. You got to have your Marla Singers in there. You got to have your Fight Club support groups. Breast cancer awareness for the fat-titted meatloaf.
Save the titties. Free the nip.
So what's going on this week? What happened? What are we doing this week?
This week we're having fun.
This week we're having fun. Not this week, but coming up, January 26th.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have real fun.
We got that big-ass, crazy party drunk bus out of Gasparilla.
The party bus. Tickets are $35. If you guys haven't bought yours yet, you can hit up Stretch, Andrew, or be sure that we still got a few tickets left.
Yeah, it's gonna be a smashing good time.
Smashing.
People you know
Jolly
will be
good.
there. People you don't know will be there. Make some new friends. You know, maybe you can puke in somebody's shoes. Maybe you'll fall asleep on somebody's lap on the way home. Who knows? Maybe somebody's lap will fall asleep on your face. Who knows?
I like that idea.
It could happen.
make it happen.
And then that's January 26th on a Saturday.
Which is also.
That's the same day as
The
Social House's
3-year
3-year anniversary party.
Oh my land.
Now I think they already hit their 3-year mark. I think the party's just coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, it's just a nice.
Which is not this
celebratory
Saturday,
day
it's
to do it.
next Saturday, right?
Not this
No,
Saturday.
it's
next Saturday.
yeah, not this weekend, next weekend.
Next weekend.
So if you're gonna start the day at Soho, get on a bus, go all the way to the party
If you're still,
party parade
you're
for the
still
Pirates,
on the way back, you should
and then you're
end
gonna
it
come
at
back, and then we're gonna have to slip you some Narcan to bring you back. And
Shout
then,
out Mama Sloth, what's up?
and then, hey mom, and then also Stretch is gonna be DJing that event.
So you know he's going to be spinning some flame.
So
So definitely have to check that out.
yeah, speaking of flame spinning, the next night at Stardust on Sunday, January 27th, we're having a Groove City, the pop-up record party. Starts, I believe, 7 o'clock. And we're going
6
till like
o'clock, 6 to
6 o'clock, going to midnight or so.
6 to 11, 6 to midnight.
It's a bring your own vinyl.
Sign out 15-minute sets.
Everybody gets a 15-minute set. You're gonna hear a little bit of this, a little of that.
And you'll hear both of us spinning some fire.
Yeah, you're gonna hear
that night.
people who are professional DJs. You're gonna have people that come over there just have a good record collection, and we help people learn how to spin. So I mean,
Yeah, even
you'll
if
learn
you
how to use a
haven't tried it,
crossfader, and
show you how to do
you'll have your moment on stage, and then at the end, people are like, man, that was a really good Willie Nelson.
You'll have your 15 minutes of fame.
I like it. And also, don't forget.
Chinatown.
What's up, Chinatown? Play some poker, talk some shit on Twitch.
Yeah, talk that poker.
Don't forget to come out to Public House. They open up 3 o'clock on the weekdays, 1 o'clock on the weekends. Open till 2 every night. Great drinks, great vibe, great atmosphere, good music. And also shout out to Renee King, Roku Customs. She has a shop on Etsy. Custom art installations, screen quilting, t-shirts. She has
She's got a new showcase coming up. She February 10th. She's doing a showcase, live performances, art gallery, art installations. $20 pre-sale tickets, $25 at the door.
And so there's a good vibe over there. Her art shows are always like very low-key, very chill, very calming, very
therapeutic.
Yeah, and you get to meet the artists out there too, which is awesome.
Yeah. Put
And
a face behind the picture.
so I think that's majority of the business that we got taken care of. So now we did the business, now we can start partying. What the fuck's up, sluts? Happy New Year, cheers. Traveling
Happy New Year.
You're drinking these Rattenburgers? Rattenburgers?
Rat Burger. Shout out to Dennis Leary.
This is a giant half-liter of beer that just goes down fucking deliciously. So I mean, if you like craft beers and you don't want something
It's
that's too
good.
heady or anything, this is like a fancy.
It's a fancy Bud Light.
It's a fancy PBR. You'll fucking love
Or a
it.
fancy PBR.
It's got the nice head on it. I've been drinking some crazy shit. I've had a lot of.
Yeah, we've been trying a
What's
lot
the
of
drink that I
different
love so much?
stuff. He drinks Blank Russians.
White Russians. I've been drinking a lot of Russians.
Not White Russians.
White
He
and
goes
black.
a White Russian, but with chocolate syrup. So
Or
therefore
you can have
it's
a
Black
you can have a Hispanic Russian, which is just vodka and horchata.
Russian. See, when he's been
Try
making
that.
these Black Russians, I've just been swigging the bottle and then chasing it with milk, which is probably not a good idea, but hey.
It's pretty cool because in the movie The Big Lebowski, he always has a variation of White Russian.
He puts Kahlua in it.
Sometimes, but sometimes he used. I think one time he used like vodka, non-dairy
Just
creamer, and some
yeah,
water.
Yeah.
He used
Water.
half and half. He used milk. He used Kahlua.
That's
So
an
I mean,
interesting way
however
to-
you can get it in. Just like knowledge, read a book. If you want to learn Spanish, read the back of your shampoo instructions.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
It'll help you learn.
Maybe.
Cepillarse los dientes. I think that's brush your teeth.
Yo tengo el gato los pantalones.
Yo, I lost my pantalones in El Segundo. What song is it?
What?
I lost my pantalones in El Segundo.
I have no idea.
It's a bad joke. It's I lost my wallet in El Segundo.
What song is this?
I lost my wallet in El Segundo by Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, it's a Tribe song.
No, I left my wallet in El Segundo.
No, I haven't. Oh, maybe I've heard it, but
I think the whole song is like his parents are out of town, so they
Oh, I
steal a
see.
car and go down to Mexico. And they go to like this freaking cantina, and I don't think they have a good time, and they fucking bounce. And they make it all the way home. And it's like, dude, I left my wallet. I left my wallet at El Segundo. And he's like, get back in the car. We're going all the way back to Mexico. So I think if I left my wallet in El Segundo, I'd fucking say fuck it.
I've left my wallet a few places. But as of right now, I still have it. Hey,
Cheers, Kendrick. What's up?
cheers. What's up, brother?
Shout out to the world, dude.
Traveling drunks?
Woohoo! Traveling drunks in this motherfucker. What are you drinking?
Right now,
Lagunitas.
I'm drinking a Lagunitas Czech Pilsner.
Nice.
Delicious. Pilsners are where it's
They're
at.
out of
man.
California, I believe, aren't they?
Lagunitas is out of Cali, yeah.
Somewhere. I watched the Vice special on them. They're a really nice brewery. And at their brewery, they have a bar. They sell pizza and all kinds of cool stuff. They're really, they're one of those first craft brews that really took off. You know.
And on top of that, they're also very smoke friendly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
420
Yeah, they
friendly.
are. 420.
Hopefully the whole
I like little
country
something, something.
will be soon
Little
enough.
something, something is delicious. Lagunitas brew.
Little something.
Once a year, they do the Waldo's brew. It releases on 420. It's fucking heavy.
I've tried that G13. I don't know if they have it here. You know, it smells really skunky. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan.
Drink your weed, smoke your beer. Try it
He
like that.
said,
See what
yeah,
happens.
drink your weed, smoke your beer.
Support good people like this.
Yes.
Support
Cheers.
the crews.
Cheers to that, man.
Lancha.
Oh, that was nice. You hear that?
Gentlemen, have a good night.
Gentlemen, see you soon.
He called us gentlemen. Oh, he really does
It's
care.
really funny when someone comes up to you and gives you all these props and respect because you're such a dope, stupid, fruity, fly fresh human.
We
You
are
really,
pretty dope.
Really, you're just a piece of shit covered in Axe body spray. It's a joke. We're good people.
Shit. If I was a piece of shit, I would be gold encrusted.
Oh, gold encrusted pizza shits, dude. This is court order. It's telling you can't eat shit anymore.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Shooter McGavin. If Billy Madison comes on the TV, I'm watching that fucking shit all the way through.
Oh, I love that movie. You
Edited or not?
have it at the house. You have a Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore collection.
Built-in one. Put that on loop. I'll never leave the house until I have to go to work. So, dead air.
So we got to drink to that one.
I guess every time there's dead air, I guess we'll just drink. So if I really want to be a dick, I'll just be quiet. Keep us drinking.
I mean, he just has to just sit there and he can still be a dick.
I could already tell I'm gonna rip through this beer, man. I'm gonna need to go get another one. Maybe I should calm down.
I've been pretty kosher with mine. Oh, I think
It's just so good.
Down time.
It's just so good.
So, our first rundown point this evening: kegs versus cases. We had a very heated debate the other evening whether or not it would be cost effective to have a kegerator in the house versus just buying cases. I honestly think, ounce-wise, money-wise, it's dependent on the brew that you're buying, you know?
Man, I don't even have any of the numbers in front of me because I think we calculated out to
165 beers.
106, what, a 12-ounce beer?
Yeah, 165 12-ounce beers.
All right, so let me
And-
see your pen real quick. So if we had
Pen, sir.
165 12-ounce beers, right?
Yes. 160. I think honestly it is a little.
In one keg.
They wouldn't still sell kegs if it wasn't cost effective.
All right, so how many?
The price has gone up, but
All right, so how many cases? How many 18 packs of beer, or 24 cases of beer would you have to get 165?
so 12 packs is 144. Another 12 is 156. So basically 14 12 packs.
So 14 12 packs versus one keg of beer.
Coming in hot.
So one keg versus 14 12 packs of beer. So besides going through like a bunch of bottles and a bunch of cans that are going to
Hear me
be
now.
littered everywhere,
Cool.
or just smashed all the hell into like
The
the
one
recycling
thing,
bin.
and the other argument was that
What, just a
you
bunch
know
of fucking
the beer
red
will
Solo
go
cups
stale.
everywhere?
The Solo Cup thing, we can get past that. It's the not finishing it in an evening and the CO2 getting stale, skunky.
Well, so what? I mean, they don't go through. Does a restaurant go through a keg of beer at night?
Exactly. I think it'll be fine because we're used to seeing kegs at parties like in a bucket with ice around
Ice
it.
around it,
If we had an actual kegerator, it's going to keep it fresh, you know. And the rate that we drink, we're killing a keg in 2, 3, 4 days, you know. Kegs for
Who said that?
days. Kimbo, oh I miss you, honey. Shout out to Kimbo.
Okay.
Rabbit, I can't remember. White Rabbit Dyes, I think. She does tie-dye and stuff with my
That's
buddy
tight.
Matt. She
Sounds
does
cr-
yoga
sounds
leggings
creepy, yo.
and stuff.
All right, so this chick is pro keg. Well, I was just thinking to
Kimbo's
myself.
cool.
I mean, like it comes down to
Kimbo's Pro Keg.
sometimes there's enough beer, sometimes there's not enough beer. Sometimes you wish you had more beer, but you can't get more beer because it's after 2.
Exactly,
Even
having a
though
keg
you're
on
like,
deck.
yeah, when you, at 2 o'clock, you're like, we got 2 cases of beer, we'll be fine. And then you rip through those, and they're gone in like an
Oh, it's
hour.
Matt.
And you're like, well, shit, if we had like
What
a
up,
whole
Cunningham?
keg. What's up? Then we have an entire fucking keg to just like rip on through the night. But then at the same time, it's just like, all right, sometimes when you do run out of beer, it's like, okay, it's time for the party to be over. All right, everybody's gonna leave. But also, if you have a keg there, it's not, people aren't gonna leave because there's still beer tapping and flowing.
Yeah, I like this
So
idea.
that's a pro and a con right there.
I really think we should do this.
Do what?
Kegerator at
Get
the
the
house,
kegerator?
man. I
People
really
would
think
never
it's a
leave.
good idea. Oh, I mean, it's pretty much like that already.
Yeah, I guess people never leave anyway.
It's all good.
They'd have to start fucking
I
charging
came
admission
over
like
and
fucking
I
Mike
came
Busey
over
at
and
the
I
Sausage
never
Castle.
left.
Yeah, right. And then we're gonna have the ATF knocking down our door because we're charging.
Yeah, they do that. ABC agents in Virginia and West Virginia at festivals, they'll hit you like that.
Fuck, man. So listen, it's still up in the air. You let us know what you think. Fucking send a message to the fucking page or some shit. Maybe we can make that a poll.
We're definitely going to continue the kegs versus cases debate.
Kegs versus cases. I'm still up in the air. I'd like to get a keg.
I like the
but
poll
at the same
idea.
time, I think I might be biting off too much. But at the same time, it might be just enough. So we'll see. We'll see what the fuck happens. I'm still thirsty though. I'll still drink that fucking beer. God damn it.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
I love the sound of this table. It says boom.
Yeah, it doesn't do that on my side.
I guess I got the cool side. Just started a watch party. If you guys aren't viewing it live on Facebook, you should be.
Wow.
So here we
I don't know if
go.
there's anybody on Twitch watching. I don't know, maybe you guys can weigh into this kegs versus cases thing, but right now we're on to fucking mimics and rap. That title's kind of weird. What I was trying to say is that there's a lot of artists out in hip hop right now that kind of sound like other artists or artists that have passed. And like one of the first things, I got like 3 examples right here. But like the first one is Billy really likes listening to the Flatbush Zombies.
Oh, I love Flatbush.
He's, they have an interesting sound.
They have a lot of
It's
lyrical
a group
substance.
of dudes. They're lyrical. Sometimes they have like some kind of guttural. They got a guttural guy in there that rhymes.
that
They're
grimy
very,
kinda throat.
yeah, they're quick. They're upbeat. They got some good shit. But there's this group coming through. What's up to everybody watching? There's this group
thanks
called
for
Crucial
watching, you guys.
Conflict. They were like a Dirty South
Sanchez?
hip hop group, kind of before like Little John and everything like came onto the scene. But you go through and listen to a couple Crucial Conflict songs like Hey in the Middle of Barn or something like that, and this group of guys sounds like what Flatbush Zombies sounds like today. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to Crucial Conflict and then listen to Flatbush Zombies. Outside of that, Action Bronson fucking sounds exactly like Ghostface Killah.
They've actually got into
And I know they've mentioned
arguments.
it before on Twitter and stuff.
They had a
and people
beef
say
because of it.
But you listen to it. I don't know if Action Bronson's trying to sound like Ghostface Killah, but Ghostface Killah sounds like Ghostface Killah. He's iconic and he's been doing it for fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
And when you come into the scene, yeah, maybe you're talking about being fat and cool, driving BMWs while eating dabs or whatever. That's cool, but
Eating dabs?
fat guys eat dabs, I guess.
Smoking dabs.
Fucking, he sounds just like Ghostface Killah. And then another one, I don't know, a lot of my Orlando people will know this. You've heard the music, you probably know the guy personally, Bez Believe. You know
Shout out
Bez
to
Believe,
Jeff.
right, Stretch? Bez Believe, the rapper?
What's up, Jeff? I miss you.
Bez Believe
Tell the Carol family I
sounds
said hey.
like fucking Ludacris, bro. If you go back and listen, everybody knows Ludacris
Who
sounds
sounds like Ludacris?
Bez Believe.
Who the hell is Bez Believe?
You're not from here, you wouldn't know. People from UCF would know.
I know Kodak Black. Oh, he's not Orlando.
Kodak Black? I don't
He's-
think Kodak Black
What,
sounds
he's
like
Brevard
anybody.
or Broward?
Kodak Black really looked up to Little Boozy.
Oh
and
my God,
he
what
has an
happened to Lil
influence from
Boozy?
Little Boozy, but I don't think he sounds like Little Boozy. But are there any rappers you think sound like other rappers?
Oh, a lot of them. I mean, it's not even just rap. In all musical genres, the whole covering songs. Or
What's that
imitating-
band right now that sounds like Zeppelin?
Oh, Greta Von Fleet. And they even say that they don't. That's not their influence. They're not trying to make that sound. They sound exactly like them.
So what is that, a coincidence,
Note for
or are they
note.
just, like,
It's
lying?
not a coincidence. They're just trying to get some heat off their back, because it's chord progression-wise, vocal-wise.
Also, there's another rapper in town named D-Rug. D-Rug, the Mohawk Don. He's from Orlando, and there's a guy out right now named Yella Beezy,
There's another guy.
and he sounds exactly like D-Rug. And I thought D-Rug finally blew up and made it, and someone's like, "No, that's Yella Beezy or whatever." And I'm like, "This fucking sounds
There's
like."
another guy who sounds pretty good. I don't think he sounds like anything else, but our boy Micah,
Micah.
he's ripping out some stuff. It's really
Micah,
good.
yeah, he sounds just like
An individual.
Lavish
Lavish
Mike. That's right, Lavish Mike.
Lavish Mike, is that his nickname?
When I hear that name, he's also
Yeah.
on the Dark Hour
Oh,
Roundtable. Shout out to the
the
Dark
Dark
Hour.
Knights
Good
of the
nickname.
Round Table.
When I hear the name Lavish Mike, I just want to put like Jergens in my hand and just like smooth up my palms. you
Yo,
know?
no.
Lick my
are we
lips to
talking
get ready to
jerk
make
off?
this money, you know
Why
what
are
I'm
you
saying?
licking your lips after the Jergens? You lick your lips when you're jerking off?
No, I'm thinking like LL Cool J mixed with Birdman, bro.
Oh, hey, lover.
yeah.
Hello, cool. Just name
yeah.
two guys.
It's just two brothers.
It's just two brothers. Oh, man.
That's how it is sometimes. But I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to come out there and have your own voice and everything like that. That's
hard to
why,
be an
I don't know,
individual
some
in
people
this
come
day
to
and
our
age.
podcast, they're like, yo, your podcast sounds like a lot like the Howard Stern radio show. And I'm like, you know what? Thanks, man. You
Thanks,
know,
yeah,
we're not trying to be that.
that's a compliment.
We don't have a whack pack or anything. We just have a bunch of drunkettes that we see from time to time.
Oh, that was a good one.
And, you know, just do your thing. And then when someone comes to sue you for ripping them off, just be like,
Tell him to fuck off.
just tell them it's like the Vanilla Ice, Freddie Mercury.
Oh, he really
thing.
did rip. Oh, last night we were. We are on to the next one,
Ding,
but
ding, ding, ding,
last
ding.
night I found on that Stevie Wonder album, Gangsta's Paradise,
Amish Paradise.
Coolio told. Amish Gangsta, whatever. Coolio ripped that whole
Weird
song
Al
out.
totally ripped off fucking Stevie Wonder.
Totally. Taco Tuesday.
Taco
Yes.
Tuesday.
Cunningham, you know
it.
you eat tacos every
Taco
Tuesday. You have
Tuesday
to.
kind of blew up within the past year or so.
Yeah,
It was
that's-
always a thing at Tijuana Flats, I remember. Come in and get a deal, Taco Tuesday, there's alliteration there.
Yeah, the alliteration with advertisement is such a key factor.
When you're out in the business world, Friday night, people are going to be spending money. Saturday
It's
night, people
Friday
are spending
night.
money.
Let's get the
Sunday night.
feeling right.
That's why nobody has any specials, but you have to
But
make
we're
people come
special,
in.
and so are you.
And that's why they came up with the Taco Tuesday thing. Because they're like, hey, spend a little less money, come on in and get some shit.
Yeah.
And now everywhere and their mother has a Taco Tuesday. Not only that, everybody wants to make street tacos now.
Because
Kinda what we
street
talked
tacos
about
are
last-
just less mass-produced. It's a healthier thing. We touched on it last week with the taco cleanse diet.
So the tacos that are out there now aren't like
We're not talking Taco
your
Bell
Taco
tacos.
Bell Supremes.
Somebody's eating Taco Bell over there right now.
Yeah, no, these people brought in a bag of gorditas and were sitting at the bar. It's crazy.
Gordita Crunch.
But Taco Bell doesn't have a Taco Tuesday. Now, why is
Yeah,
that, you
that's
think?
so-
Why do you think that is?
How does Taco Bell not have a Taco Tuesday?
Probably
that's just-
because they make so much fucking money that they don't need to give away shitty free tacos on a Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah, their tacos are shit. Once you eat at Black Rooster,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Audrey, Torrin's old lady, works at Black Rooster. I've never touched a
Voted
taco
best
to these
tacos in
lips.
Orlando.
So good.
By
Best
the
tacos in
Orlando
Orlando.
Weekly publication.
Probably best in Florida, maybe best in the country.
The Andrew Zimmern episode is about to air where he came to their shop
Yeah.
this month on the Traveling
That's going to be pretty cool to check out.
Traveling Food Network.
You'll get to
Traveling
see-
Drunks?
Is it going to be on the Food Network?
Yeah, it's Food Network.
That'll be so cool. Your old lady's going to be on TV, dude.
Yeah, she signed a non-disclosure and everything. I'm not supposed
That's
to talk
so
about it.
awesome.
I just got her sued. But I don't know, dude.
We weren't supposed to tell.
I think everybody should have like what's after Taco Tuesday?
Back
Wacky
home-
Wednesday?
So we used to do
It's like
this
Hungry Howie's.
at West Lib, the college I went to with JD and all them. We used to do it was
Mario.
messed up Mondays, twisted Tuesdays, wasted Wednesdays, thirsty Thursdays, fucked up Fridays, shitty Saturdays, and sloshy Sundays.
Sucked up Sundays.
We had a drunk nomenclature for every day of the week because we used to. I think that's where my whole TD. Thing started. I just started drinking so heavily.
You were a
in
TD
college.
before TDs were TDs.
Yeah.
It was always meant to be, man.
I think that's why it was such a nice transition coming down.
Facebook sends me some shit like, this is you 8 years ago. And I'm like riding nuts and butt on the back of some dude's scooter holding
Nuts
like
and
two
butts,
cases
nuts
of
and
fucking
butts.
Bud
We
Light.
got screwed.
And I'm like, yeah, man, it's always meant to be. I was always meant to be here.
God, shout out to Public House for their amazing
Can you hear that?
playlist. It's just tongue.
All right.
Yeah, Public House really does the thing. If you guys haven't been over here, you guys definitely have to check it out. It's a nice little speakeasy kind of spot.
Yeah, the password is,
And they have their house beer is $4 all day, every day.
and it's right here on Collegiate Way next to Applebee's,
Next
right
to
here in front of
Applebee's.
UCF.
Right next to, and it's Shamrocks. They're
If you know,
one and the same.
If you know where the big hill is in front of UCF,
Oh, you know where
spot the
Shamrocks
Applebee's
is.
and then look behind it and find
You
a big
know
old red and
where
green sign
Shamrocks
that
is.
says Public House.
You know you come over here and you guys, you buy some bottles, buy some beers.
Yeah, bro. Shamrock is a spot because they're open till 2 in the
It's
morning.
the same
man.
ownership.
You can't get any liquor store here in town open till 2 in the morning.
Dude, I've never heard of a
If you're
liquor
rushing-
store
if you're
open
rushing
till
out
2
to
ever,
get beer
anywhere.
from fucking Walgreens at 1:40 in the morning, just leave a little earlier,
Drunk
go a little
weed.
faster, and get yourself a bottle of J-Mo.
Oh my! Oh, I guess in where's Matt from? Not Connellsville, J-Town, Jeffersonville, in Ohio. Taco Bell in my buddy Cunningham's hometown does have a Taco Tuesday where
Wow, we're fucking up here in
49-cent
Orlando.
tacos.
You used to be able to get hamburgers and cheeseburgers like that at McDonald's on a Tuesday. Baby.
Al Pastor?
El Paso, Texas. New York City.
Oh, and taco sauces.
All right, man. This topic I want to talk about.
Oh, Avengers, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
So I guess we've been talking about Marvel every single time we got on the fucking
We
mic
have
here.
to. It's that important.
It's deep rooted into us. I should just get like a Stan Lee tattoo of
Down in
or
the
something.
soul, you know.
Yeah. So what's the release date on that fucker?
Captain Marvel's coming out March 19th, I believe, and then Avengers pretty much a month after. So we've got Captain Marvel in March, we got Avengers in April, and then Spider-Man Far From Home is coming out at some point this year, I believe.
My only issue right now
They just released the trailer for that. It was pretty
with this
cool.
whole Captain Marvel thing that's about to come out.
Yeah, let's hear this issue.
Well, I'm a little confused as to how it goes because I
What's
never really
new?
kept up with the comic book series of it all.
Just kidding.
But
God, the music in here, I can't get over it, dude.
I think the tits are supposed to be bigger, like in the comics,
What tits?
and I just don't see it.
Oh, it's because
Is that like not? Like, what
she's
are we
in a
doing
suit. You can't find a perfect big titty chick to play that role.
Yeah, well, you can't just CGI her boobies.
Then it would. You never CGI boobies. That's just wrong. That's like blasphemous. That's boob blasphemy.
Well, I think someone needs
Boob
to do it.
blasphemy. You can't CGI tits. I mean, you
I think
can.
you
They
could.
have hand
I
tie
think
and
you can
animated
CGI
porn
a
and
perfect
stuff.
set of
But
looking,
I feel like that's just wrong. They should
all
not
day
do
suckers.
that. Sorry, I'm really loving this Beastie Boys right now.
Talking about tits. Don't get distracted with the music now. Come on.
Boobs and Beastie Boys. Can't go wrong.
But so, what are your expectations out of this movie? Are they just gonna come, introduce her, let her know what's up, so that when the Marvel movie comes out, they're like, oh yeah, she is the one that's gonna
I think
come
that was the
and
whole
save the
purpose
day,
of this,
and say, oh, she's gonna go into space and save Tony from dying when he's floating on that ship with Nebula and she can't die because she's already cyborg.
I also
she
think
doesn't need
it's-
food or water.
I also think it's to highlight Nick Fury's backstory because he still has both eyes. The kitty thing.
He likes kitties
He likes
and
kitty
titties.
cats, kitties and titties. You know, so I think that's another thing it's going to be on.
So yeah, I'm
Mikey,
definitely.
shout out to Mikey.
I'm
Thanks
definitely
for
going
watching.
and seeing it like IMAX 3D, ultra supersonic,
Ultra
fucking crazy
supersonic.
shit. Because I
Spuddy
mean,
Odie Delicious.
if they're not going to give her the big comic book Marvel titties that she had,
It just
then
ruins
I guess
the
I'll
movie
go
for
watch
you?
him in IMAX 3D
Does it
and
really?
see him as big as they can
That
possibly
really
be.
ruins the movie for you.
Come on, man! I want this shit to stay true to canon. If you illustrate this chick every single time,
It's 2019. It's ass now. It's all about the ass. It's
well,
not
the
titties
bitch-
no more.
This bitch ain't got much of an ass either.
Oh, she got booty.
Where's the graph?
I gotta-
show me this shit,
We'll find one eventually.
and then we'll
Next
save it to
week,
our
coming
phones
at
and
you,
then keep
Captain
it
Marvel
for the middle of the.
ass shots. Okay.
Anyway, I hope Star-Lord is in that fucking time stone,
Oh yeah, when they were beating him up.
and they all beat the shit out of him for being a fucking
God,
idiot.
that was one of the funniest memes I've seen in a long time. It was just like 8 people beating up this
They
guy.
would have had him, man.
It was
They would have had him if he didn't.
Star
If he
Lord and
wasn't
then all the
such
other Avenger characters
an
that got
emotional
killed.
baby cry.
Yeah, he's such a little bitch. I still love him.
Yeah,
Chris Pratt's a pretty cool
and
guy.
we need Tony to come and save the entire MCU. And we need Thor to pick his head up and then save
need
half
Hulk.
of his Asgardians.
We need a Hulk to fucking
And we need Hulk to
come on out the closet.
to fucking snap out of it.
You know?
But yeah, Marvel, man.
Marvel's doing that thing. Aquaman just hit though. Aquaman just broke $1 billion on the box office. He just beat out Dark Knight. Oh, no booty. I guess she
man,
doesn't
bro.
have a booty.
See,
But one can dream.
slipping, tripping.
Sorry, I'm an ass man. I'm not sorry. Why am I apologizing? I like ass. Titties are second to ass.
I will
We've
not,
had this
I will
debate.
not apologize for.
We got the
okay, let's see
graphic
what's
coming
up.
up for you guys to
Let's
check
see
out.
what's up.
The
Let's-
titties and the ass. So I think she does it.
Well,
So those titties are okay. Those are okay titties.
yeah.
Those are okay titties.
Well, they need to be in IMAX 3D.
Hey, I can squeeze them. They're real enough for me.
Who wrote "Keep on Licking"?
Shall I help?
Chicken, hold your nose and keep on licking. fuck it,
JD,
man.
smells like fish, tastes like chicken, hold your nose and keep on licking. Shout out to the man-child. Miss you, bud. You got to roll through Orlando again.
Yeah,
soon.
man. Chris Farley is hilarious.
I was telling Torin about the Peach Festival run.
Your Chris Farley antics.
Dude, there's nobody as good as him. I mean, professional stand-up comedians do it. They're on YouTube and stuff. JD is better. I don't know why he hasn't put a video out yet. He's that good at it.
That'd be fucking cool. That could be like a nice little Facebook video that people watch over and over again. It's like popular on Facebook. JD as Chris Farley, motivational speaker.
Yeah, JD, I think we need to have a Skype. You sit in on one of these podcasts there, bud. We need to get you,
I think we need to get you on the webcam,
Get your
and I think we
antics.
need to get you flicking the bean for more tokens.
flicking the beat.
Tokens.
I don't get that reference.
Webcam girls, you can't really pay them, but then you give them tokens, and like the
Okay.
tokens are worth like $20 a piece. Kind of what we're trying to get to on Twitch, you know what I'm
I've
saying?
never paid for porn. I've always thought about, maybe getting one of those paid Snapchat
Yeah,
girls
pay
or
to
paid
play?
webcam.
You never did like Chedarbait or Camster or
I've
anything?
never tried it.
Me neither, man. I gotta get a credit card.
I stay on Pornhub, YouPorn, XNXX.
Oh man.
And
I wonder if you could like fill out a bad check like Chris Hansen for some fucking internet porn.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen, that Catch a Predator guy.
Oh God, that was a great show.
He got arrested for fucking like
Child
bad
pornography.
checks. Now basically
God,
he's
dude,
writing a bunch of bad checks all around town. He's getting fucking scooped up for money fraud.
Smells like fish. Eat all you wish. Smells like cologne. Leave it alone. Thank you, Cunningham. God, I miss you, assholes.
So if she sprays Axe on her cooter, just say
Yes.
No.
Yeah. You want that all natural. If it smells like sweat, that's the real deal.
smells like sweat.
It's
You
cologne
bet.
perfumey.
Or you can be like Prize. You need a woman with a pussy that smells like
I
water.
saw Plies in a fucking club in Clearwater one time.
How tall was he?
He's short as fuck.
Prize shot a guy at his show on stage.
He's a
Totally got away with it.
Yo, his brother
fucking hilarious.
wrote all his shit from prison or something, right?
I think I heard
Wasn't
that
that
too.
Plies? Wrote all his lyrics and stuff in prison.
And I think Plies is
He's a crazy motherfucker.
yeah. What school did he go to? Like fucking FSU or some shit like that? Or USF?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, man.
Thank you.
He got
Maybe
that.
then you see that. Okay.
He got the college credits.
Plies.
He got that thug
Give me
life.
that, man. Oh my god. That was a weird time in my life. It was like first coming into college. I was like 08, 09, something. That shit came out.
Fucking Plies. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Plies, dude.
Where are we at now? What is the hip hop world game turned into?
It's bigger than hypno. Hip hop is died this morning. She's dead. Was that Nas? Hip hop is dead.
It's Kodak Black. Hey, it doesn't matter, man. What you gotta do, you gotta listen to
Kodak
Cadillac
Black.
Pat's advice and listen to more Tupac.
Yeah, shout out to
It'll make your life better.
Pat. We were sitting in Brass Tap the other night. Pat comes in, sits next to us. Yeah, you guys, you gotta listen to more Tupac. Listen to more Tupac. It's like, bro, we listen to Tupac. We listen to everything. This is the most well-versed hip-hop
You know what Tupac song I hate the
connoisseur.
most? Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yeah, it's so
Even though it's got a strong message in it and shit, I can't. I'm like, bro, this is not like the song.
Mine's Thug's Mansion, the acoustic version.
Oh, what the one with Nas?
No, Living Legends, never falling down.
Oh yeah. Captain Marvel?
You're still on Marvel.
Titties.
Titties. Bird
Oh, the
Box
Bird Box Challenge.
How you guys know about this? I'm sure you do. Shout out to Sandra Bullock because she's just everything. But this movie sucked. For all you people out there that
I didn't see it. I heard about
I
it.
started watching it and I had to stop. So it's basically like
A suspense thriller about something that hurts you, and you have to cover your eyes.
you can't look at it because then
Because
it'll take your worst
if you
fears.
can be all around it you want, but as soon as you set your eyes on it, then it comes true and something bad happens.
It's a waste of time.
And then so this woman is trying to protect her kids by like navigating through this barren wasteland of whatever crazy shit you're not supposed to look at. And so she like leads them through the woods, blindfolds everybody, gets on a boat, goes down the river, and then they try to get to this like shelter or some shit. And so the Bird Box Challenge is where I guess you
blindfold yourself and then
you start
do
like doing
stuff.
stuff. A lot of people have been driving
People are wrecking cars. People are hurting themselves and other people.
for
and
viral
it's-
video content.
it's just wrong. I mean, there have been a lot of other challenges that are pretty cool. You know, the ALS, the ice bucket, it was for a good cause, you know,
Draw
awareness for a certain
attention.
thing.
We saw a bunch of hard
Tide
nipples
Pod
on
challenge,
the code.
fucking stupid. Bird Box challenge,
Dude.
fucking
The
stupid.
In My Feelings Drake challenge.
Oh, the walking on the car thing, or
Yeah,
walking outside
yeah,
the car, that was okay, but
there
it was
a
still
lot
stupid.
of good videos that came out.
There were
with
some
it.
good videos, but it wasn't to raise awareness. I think the challenges thing is a good thing if it's to raise money or raise awareness about a situation. But if it's just for shits and giggles,
Yeah.
fuck off with
if
that
you're doing
shit.
If you're doing for shits and giggles, do the Pepsi challenge.
Yeah,
See if you're drinking Coke or Pepsi.
get a life.
I think that's the original challenge.
Wild Cherry Pepsi, is the goat of the Pepsis.
And I think one time for Pillow Talk Review, at Stretch's place, we like made him drink a bunch of beer to tell us which one was the one that he thought was Bud Light.
See, that's a good challenge.
I think we did like Bud Light, Miller Light, Busch Light, and PBR.
And Stretch isn't a beer guy. He's a cider guy. If you,
Yeah,
if
he
you
knew,
guys don't
he
know
knew
that.
which one was the Bud Light right away.
Oh, he's got a good palate. He's got a refined palate. He knows his alcohol. That's why he is the president. He is the GOAT. He knows his stuff when it comes to this stuff
Yeah.
and other things.
Yeah, do the thing.
Oh God, that's a glorious sound. It's like a beer gong.
All right,
you know,
so
gong.
what's something that's happening around us right now that we could
This
pop off a challenge around it?
We should start our TD challenge of something, some kind of drunk challenge, but to raise awareness for something, one of our people or some kind of benefit, fundraiser. We'll come back to it. You know, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Sparker.
jot that note down.
Yeah.
Because I think a good TD challenge would be where'd I leave my cell phone? The can I find my keys challenge? The do I have work in the morning challenge?
How early am I going to sleep tonight?
How early am I going to sleep tonight challenge? How soon can I call into work challenge?
How off work?
How quick can I go on a hot schedule to get someone to pick up my shift challenge?
Not quick enough.
That's another one. Stretch just got back from Gasparilla. How hard can he DJ with one eye open challenge?
Hard as fuck. Why is he gonna have one eye? Is it a pirate patch thing, or is it just because he's gonna be so
when you
drunk
get
he's
super-
not gonna be able to function? He's gonna have to just use one eye.
Not that I'm saying this had ever happened before, but you know how sometimes you get so fucking wasted you can't drive anymore? Then you have to put one
Yeah, that's when
hand
I totaled cars.
over your eyes.
okay,
And then
yeah.
you had to, just so you can see the line in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
That's not a TD challenge at all.
No,
That's,
so
that's
it's-
illegal.
That's like the
Don't
half
do
bird
that
box
shit.
challenge, I guess.
Yeah. Call your Bird Box Uber driver to come pick your
Yeah,
ass
you
up.
guys suck. Bird box challenge. Just get out of here with that dumb shit.
I don't know if anybody
You're
has
gonna
tried
hurt
it.
yourself. You're gonna hurt somebody
But if
else.
you tried the Bird Box challenge, let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
take
I've tried
video and
to
send it
ride
me.
my bike with my eyes closed just to see how far I could go.
You've got great balance though.
Yeah, but I don't have any judgment of speed, how far I'm coming to like a...
If you're
Ditch
going,
or something.
if you're going down the road though,
This Radisburger is delicious.
so I think we're going on to the individual ones now. Are you going first or am I going first?
All right, so individually, the BS. I got a little time to talk here. I just wanted to talk about...
We'll let Tori go first.
I wanted to talk about the power
Of love.
of being a pessimist. The power of the dark side. The power of just thinking...
Shout out to Andrew Frere.
thinking that everything's shitty, everything's a hunk of shit, everything's a big old nasty pile of fuck that isn't worth it. Because, you know, we've all been there. We've all been in middle school, depressed, had people make fun of us for our titties and get picked on in the locker room.
Yeah, I had big titties in middle school.
You know, who didn't? Unless you were a girl and
Skinny
you didn't get them
dudes.
until college, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're
unless
talking
you're-
about chicks?
Miss Marvel didn't
Captain
have
Marvel definitely did not.
But like, you know, I'm in customer service right now. I know a lot of people. I have a lot of good relations. I have a lot of good people in my life. A lot of good stuff happens to me because, you know, I'm always trying to keep it progressive, moving forward. I've been in the spot where it's just like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna sleep for 3 days and I'm not gonna have a job and I'm not gonna go out there. Just fuck it, everything sucks. But then things tend to catch up with you and then things get like extra crappy and extra shitty. And then when you think things can get possibly no worse because you're just like sitting
do.
there pissing and bitching and moaning, you know, you get a knock at your door and it's like somebody you really don't want, you know, because you've been like avoiding a situation, you know. It's like when you keep on putting something off or keep on getting these phone calls and these messages and you avoid them and you avoid them and you avoid them, and then finally there's like a knock at your door and you're like, oh dude, it's you, fuck. Why didn't I just lie and tell you I was in like Tennessee or something like that? But a lot of my pessimistic, hating life, everything shitty sucks happens. A lot of good stuff has come from it because eventually you have to like do something. And you know, what was it when we were in the recession a couple years ago, and we were talking about Americans picking themselves up by the bootstraps and shit like that.
Bootstrap.
I mean, that's all kind of bullshit. I don't want to go around and talk to people and preach and be like, because there's a lot of motivational speakers and a lot of positive people that are trying to tell you that like, hey, go out there, do good, be good, see the happy, see the sunshine, you know, fake it till you're naked. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Put a smile on your face even when you don't want to smile.
Make the world a better place.
I don't give a shit about any of that pussy bullshit. Me personally, my mom's told me, she's like, you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But also at the same time, like, you know, if you don't freak out and just say something's horrible and talk shit about a bunch of stuff, no one will ever really truly know. Because they're thinking the same thing, they just don't want to say it because they don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer.
Or they just don't have balls.
Yeah, well, I mean, just be a Debbie Downer, man. Just see what happens. You'll probably lose some friends.
Speak your mind.
And you'll lose some respect, and people will think less of you. But fuck it, man, you don't need those fucking assholes, man. Yeah. If they're not on your side, then fuck it. You don't
They
need
hate
them.
us because they ain't us.
Yeah, and then for me, I went through a lot of horrible shit, and it came down to I just had to believe in that horrible, dark horribleness, because one day you do see, like, a little piece of light, because you're just like, well, I'm hungry, I'm not going to get fed, I ain't got no money, I guess I'm going to go fucking dig through the garbage for leftover Taco Tuesdays from fucking someplace, you know what I mean? And
Not Taco Bell.
And then you end up just, like, digging through the trash, and then you find, like, a gold watch, or a lotto ticket, or maybe somebody sees you digging through the trash and say, hey, you know what, man, you'd be like a really good garbage man. And then you're like, what? And then you get a job and you're presented an opportunity because you're like, well, everything's such a horrible hunk of shit, I'm going to eat food out of the trash. You're like, what do you do eat food out of the trash?
I think what he's getting at, everything leads to something.
Like, no, I don't give a shit, I'm just going to eat food out of the trash. Somebody says, hey, dude, you see the dude eating food out of the trash? That guy's fucking punk rock, man. That guy's metal, dude. Let's get him up here. Let's get him on our crew. And then you end up being like a roadie for some punk rock
Unless
band.
you live hardcore.
And then you hook up with this hot, big-titted, tatted chick, and then all of a sudden you just get laid all the time.
I'm so fixated on
and then
this
you're just like super happy for some reason. Like, dude, why are you so happy? It's like, well, I became a roadie for this fucking gutter trash band, and I keep on fucking big-titted Elvira chick. I'm like, yo, man, you got a good vibe about you, man. You got a good thing going for you. Why don't you run my promotions team at the telecom communications thing for fucking Viacom? You're like, what? Yeah, dude. So now you got this big conglomerate corner office, and you're just killing it because one day you said fuck everything.
Because you were picking through the trash.
But listen, if you're gonna be mad and be shitty about stuff, don't keep it to yourself. Just be a dick about it because eventually it's gonna turn around and go your way. You don't always gotta lie to yourself and pretend to be happy when you're not. If you feel like shit, keep on feeling like shit because one day it'll work out in your favor. Give it a try, see how you feel. Stay chaotic, stay pessimistic.
Stay classy,
Fuck
San
everything
Diego.
and stick to your shitty guns. One day you may have your own podcast.
Hey, that's a good point. So it's, I get a couple of minutes now?
Just a couple.
Just a couple. I don't need more than a couple. So I've been watching Hot Ones a lot lately, like binge watching the shit out
Hot
of it.
Ones titties?
Hot Ones ass.
Oh.
If you haven't seen, oh, look at the puppy. Hot Ones. If you haven't seen it, it's a podcast online with Sean Evans from the First
I'm
Week
Sean
Feast.
Evans. I'm your host. Welcome to Hot Ones, the show with even hotter guests.
They, they start out with hot wings and then they get to like death wings, and they get a lot of celebrities on there, and I just think it's a really good concept because it puts these guests in a weird mental state, and he hits them with these really heavy questions at these points in time where they're just sweating and dying. Literally, they just can't think. So there's it puts them in a mood. There's no premeditated. They're not thinking about their answers. It's just boom. It's raw. And I think that's why it works so well. And
it's almost like a torture.
Yeah, it's like a torture.
It's like a lighthearted torture.
Yeah, it's like waterboarding, in a way.
It's like you split yourself into two different. Like you're trying to focus on the task at hand,
but you can't.
While having bamboo shoots stuck up in your fucking fingernails.
And I just think he came up with that idea, and I think anybody can come up with anything. You guys just need to come up with an idea and run with it. It starts a spark will start a forest fire. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like he came up with this idea, and it really worked for him. I think everybody has that in them. Like we all have ideas, and
He's
I
getting
think
promoted
some
on
people
other
just are too
shows.
scared to come out with it. You
He's
know?
a guest on other shows. They got their own
he brings
merchandise.
Everybody, they got their own hot sauce line now. They got all kinds of different guests coming on. Like, it's going light years. Like,
Yeah.
the guy is making hundreds of
And
thousands
they
of
keep on
dollars
making different
now,
hot
you
ones,
know?
hot sauces, and everybody has something good to say about it. I've never tried it, but
I actually
if you're
had-
in a hot sauce and you make your own hot sauce and you're force feeding hot sauce to these people, they're like, yo, it's a good hot sauce.
You're
like,
plugging your own product. We need to brew a beer, a TD beer. We got to get some home brewing going on.
Yo, we got a bathtub, man.
But that's the point. It's everybody has ideas. We just need to put them out there. You know, in this day and age, there's no sense. You know, with all the social media and there's so many outlets. If you guys, any of you guys, feel inspired, put it out there. You know, make something happen. You run your life. You know, so let's do stuff. Ramsey on the 24th. Eric, I thought you were going to be here. Shout out to Eric. I'm still scared of that snail, by the way. I don't know where he's at, but I'm
That
looking
snail.
out for him.
I've had some people talk to me about that snail. The snail idea. It just keeps on,
Slimy snail.
just keeps on formating.
That's just a really weird concept. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, the hot ones. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I think we should do something like that. Like, get like a 5.
Shot ones.
Yeah, shot ones.
And then just
You
have
get
like
5, 6
progressively
5, 6
stronger
shots.
liquors.
Yeah, we'll end with a snake venom or something. Or,
And with like
and with
Everclear
150.
or
No, I'll go
151.
home. JD, give me a bottle of that at West.
We can start with like a
West
peach
Beach,
schnapps.
We'll start with like a Kahlua or something, then a schnapps, then go to a vodka, then to a whiskey, then to a rum, then to a scotch, and then you end with some Everclear or some moonshine.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, shot ones.
Shot ones. All right.
That could also be
We're
part
gonna do
of
our
the
little
TD
spoof.
challenge.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Snail genocide. Oh god, I can't stop looking at this puppy.
God. Hey man.
There's a puppy in here.
At
It's
the end of the
really
day,
cute.
something has to die for you to live. Even if you're a vegan.
Someday we will die somehow, and something's gonna steal our carbon.
That was dark.
That's a good idea. Shot ones, dude. That's see, the energy's flowing. It's just working now, guys. I know you can see it. I know you can tell.
Yeah, because you're not doing the fucking Bird Box challenge right now.
Yeah, fuck the Bird Box challenge. You guys are idiots. Especially that dumb fuck that wrecked his car and almost killed somebody. What an idiot.
So, slowly putting a wrap on this bow. We got a couple things we wanted to mention. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Fucking shout out to Analytically Correct last night.
Oh yeah, if you didn't catch any of that, was really good. That was also
It's
here at
pretty
Public
interesting.
House.
I was happy to see those guys' faces.
They're just really well informed. If you guys are sports
man.
fans,
If you're
which I'm
a
not,
sports nerd or a sports fan
or a better
or
gambling,
into
sports
just playing
they know their shit.
fantasy football or just anything, man. You're keeping up with the season, getting ready for the fucking Super Bowl. Because we're coming to closer to Super Bowl time, man. This shit's about to be fucking.
And March
Super Bowl's
Madness
a
is
whole
coming
another
up soon.
fucking
The
thing.
basketball
Oh, yeah.
stuff, they're going to be ripping through that, I'm sure.
These are the guys to
That's
listen to.
I'm sure they'll have a lot of bracket info for you guys out there that do all those.
Meme Girls just happened. They got a bunch of views. That's fucking cool.
Meme Girls, yeah. Shout out to Carrie and
we
Spunk.
we just had another Dark Hour roundtable that passed.
Dark Knights of the Round Table.
Lavish Mike is popping off over there.
Lavish Mike. I've never heard that nickname, man.
Oh yeah, ask him about it.
I will next time I see him.
And just the TD network, we're gonna be doing more and more shit. I know Stretch is fucking probably 2 weeks in. I don't know how much work he's already did, but he's did a lot. So
If you guys are watching-
if you see Stretch out in the field, buy this fucker a drink.
Buy him a drink, give him a hug. Don't lick his face. He might.
Don't
he
lick
might
his
punch
face.
you.
He likes
Don't lick Chelsea's face either, because she punched me
he likes ciders.
right in this tournament.
And if your finger's broken,
And if you guys are watching
if
on
your finger's
Facebook,
broken or swollen, to
if
fix
you
it, you
guys
gotta
have
dip it in
Twitch, you
cider.
guys should start checking us out on Twitch too.
Check it out on Twitch.
We're trying to get
Be
some
our
more
friend, we'll
followers
find
on
you.
Twitch.
We got other big stuff in the works. Like I said, we're trying to work with Caddy Patty.
Yeah, Cadillac Pat.
Cadillac
he's doing
Pat,
some really cool art
he's
things.
He's got a
now.
lot of energy. He's got a lot of art. We want to display some of that stuff.
He listens
might be
to a lot of
part-
Tupac.
He's going to be part of our TD Spotlight pretty soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on for a
Because
little
we like
bit.
to highlight artists. If you got something cool going on that you want to share with us or you want us to plug, email us, Facebook message us, find us out in the world.
Talk to, IRL.
I have a
you
lot
know?
of people approaching me about a lot of ideas, but if your shit sucks, you know what I said, be mad, fuck it.
Yeah, be mad. But yeah, we're willing to plug all of our people's stuff. We want to grow. We want to uplift each other, not bring each other down. Let's stop. In 2019, let's stop knocking and start lifting, you know?
Yeah, knocking boots.
And that, too. I've knocked boots a couple times this year already.
Shout out to Public House again for their mad hospitality and cool
Clubhouse.
drinks.
They're
I'm
happy hour,
almost
Monday
finished with
through
this
Friday,
Latin burger.
open to close, $1 off everything. They have 2 for $9, Tullamore.
They got an open jazz jam on
2
Mondays.
for $10,
dude.
Dolce de Vida Tequila. Oh yeah, they do have an open jazz night. I'm gonna come in.
They got a comedy night here too.
And their music, their playlists are so good. You hearing this?
Don't forget, for real, Gasparilla is gonna be real lit.
Yeah,
My mom's
that
coming
pirate
out
bus,
there.
man.
If you guys like
Mama
to party
Sloth's
with Mama
coming.
Sloth, that's just gonna be a fucking wreck. We're gonna have to bring the Narcan out for somebody's liver.
No Narcan. No more Narcan. The Narcan's to bring you back from an opiate. We need like the smelling salts, you know, from like football.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
What about
to
a
get.
shot of adrenaline straight to the heart, Pulp Fiction style? Oh, there goes Kendrick again. There's cool people over here, man.
This puppy.
Other than that, Billy wanted to have a special goodbye.
I haven't come up with it. Oh, the puppy came and said hi.
Fuck yeah.
That just made my night.
It's a dog-friendly bar.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, dog-friendly. So if you got an ugly woman, bring her on over.
I don't know how far away we are from the special ending. I think we still got a few minutes, you know. Yeah,
So what would be your
we're
special
gonna
goodbye,
hit
man?
Some more bullshit.
Is that when you leave, you like smack them on the ass on the way out, or
I do smack a lot of asses. I gotta stop.
smack a lot of axes, don't pay a lot of taxes?
Actually, it's basically I just smack Chelsea's ass a lot. Honestly, every time I'm like anywhere around.
We do not smack ass. Fuck it. He's smacking.
Yeah, don't do that.
If you have a jackass or a donkey,
Do what I say, not what I do.
bring it down to Mexico and make a show out of it. Who knows?
Oh my God, we hit on that last week, the donkey show.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked
Why
about
is
it last
that? Why are you
night.
talking about that?
I don't know. Maybe it was a
I take it
clerk's
back.
talk.
I don't want to
Kevin
talk
Smith
about
talk.
that shit, dude.
Yo, Kevin Smith. Yo, Jay and Silent Bob coming back. Oh.
I like that.
Yeah, dude.
They've kind of changed throughout the years.
Oh yeah, Muse.
You know-
I can't believe he's still alive, dude. He's been addicted.
Who? Muse?
Muse. He's been an
Oh
addict.
yeah.
You see, he looks
but that's
like
part.
a skeleton,
But that's part
bro.
of the story, right? It's part of the recovery tour and everything. Like, hey, I was
I
here.
think that
I was
is maybe
there.
why they're doing it now, because he's better now.
Yeah, and that's his boy. You gotta like stick with him and shit, especially when someone's going through it. But you know, I'll pay money for him to not do drugs and wish he could do drugs because he had a lot more money to do it now.
That totally made sense, even though it shouldn't have.
No, it should. It really, 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 really shouldn't. But you know, we're like more than halfway through January. Like I said, we got fucking Valentine's Day coming up.
Oh, fuck that.
Super Bowl coming up.
Valentine's Day's the worst
March
fucking holiday
Madness,
ever.
spring. I don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen for spring, man.
April showers bring me flowers.
I definitely want to plan like another fucking. I'm already thinking about the beach, dude. I already want to go back on this fucking beach. We have a polar vortex coming in. Dude, it's gonna be cold as fuck tonight. Tomorrow morning's gonna be cold as fuck.
Yeah, we might even
The
have a
end of
frost
January is
warning.
gonna be like retarded fucking cold, probably like frost on the cars and shit. So I mean, wear
Dude,
whatever.
the cold down
Wear
here
your
is
TD
so
hoodie.
different. It hits you in the bone. Up north, you know, I lived in Colorado for 2 years, or a year and a half. Negative 25, negative 30, and I swear, 40 degrees down here feels like that shit.
No.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. It's wild.
No.
Out there, it hits you in the face and it's cold on the
If it
skin,
was
but
negative
here it
25,
hits your core. You know?
If it was that cold in Colorado,
It hits your
if,
core.
if you went out, and
Wind
take a
chill was
piss,
negative 60.
If you took a piss in the snow, would
You
it like
don't do that.
freeze? Would it like freeze?
No.
Like as it comes out of your
No,
urethra?
it's not gonna freeze out of your car. It's gonna freeze when it hits the ground. But
Oh,
my
really?
facial hair would be frozen. I worked at a Wendy's at the time. I'd have to thaw out over the fryers and the flat top. Just
Really?
electric relaxation. Right?
I like music. I
I
like hip hop
love-
music. There's
I-
a record store over here. I
I
think they're
love
closed now. I want to
music.
check them out. There goes
I don't
Brewski.
like music. I love music. Music is life.
I love music. If music was a girl, I hope she had big titties. So
And I want to shout out to Slothman over here for just improving my hip hop knowledge just to the nth degree.
And I would like
God.
I would like my hip hop knowledge to because I lived in Orlando listening to 1 or 2 jams.
I'm from West Virginia. I know bluegrass really well.
The first hip hop album that I ever had got my hands on was Wu-Tang's 36 Chambers.
Shout out to
I was
the
like I was in
Zulu
5th
Nation.
grade, and I had no business here in this side of town with that fucking CD. But I would just play the skits on it over and over again because like I'll fucking sew your asshole shut and keep feeding you.
Look at the puppy.
I'll fucking,
I can't get over
I'll
the
fucking
puppy.
lay your nuts on the dresser and bang them just with a spiked bat. That shit was good, man. And like being like in
could bring 'em
4th
over.
grade listening to that shit. Fido.
Oh,
Fido, Carlos is bringing it over.
hey,
Puppy.
we're having a guest spot, you guys.
Oh.
Guest spot. Cute puppy. Hey, boy.
That's me.
What kind of dog is this?
This is me.
It's a mini Australian Shepherd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full grown. It's like. 20
Oh,
pounds.
you're the cutest thing since
Hey,
sliced
dogs get
bread.
likes. Dogs get likes.
Dogs get likes.
We're a dog-friendly
Puppos.
bar.
Actually
Dog friendly.
coming up on
Public
a
house
year.
is
Dog
dog
Oh
friendly.
man,
Born last January.
she looks like really well behaved. Right
A
on
year
these people.
old?
I can
Yeah.
bring her to a bar. She's
That's
not
awesome.
screwing up everything. So.
Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Public House. Everybody's
Shout
cool.
out to everything about this place. Always, Carlos. Thank you. This is forever the beer gong now.
Yeah, no, I think we found our new little thingy.
That's our thing. I hope we have this. We got to keep using this table. The other ones might not do that like that.
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Look, we wrapped up this beer. You didn't even drink that water. Let me get some of that water, yo.
I took a couple.
Let me
sips.
stay hydrated. I'm thirsty on a
That's what I'm
Wednesday.
saying.
Tomorrow's
See,
Thursday,
have you ever
but
seen Billy with a water beside his beer? I guess I'm finally growing up. Oh man, I do turn 30 this year.
we're gonna
Jesus
take some celebratory
Christ.
mead shots after this.
Oh fuck! I turned
They have
30.
me here.
Hey, shout out to the Sloth Parentals for a fun evening last night. God, that was something.
I'm saying my mom's coming on the party bus. She wants to rock it. My
That's-
dad would come
that's
too
good.
if he.
If your dad,
I don't know. My dad couldn't hang like
he
that.
couldn't make it.
I mean,
Your
he'd
mom, I
have to
think,
do the slow roll and then have
And
a
he's
bunch of
not gonna.
coffee and a meal in the
He
middle and then a
wouldn't do
nap.
that. He wouldn't do that.
And then he'd end it raging.
He'd be
again.
around all of us
But then he'd be
younger
like,
cats,
he'd
and he would
then
just be
he'd
raging.
have to see, he'd be like, here, come here, let me talk to you,
Sloth-san, shout out to Toodle.
What are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Come on, man. You really
Hey
gotta get out
Samir,
there.
you
gotta make it
suck.
happen.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Samir.
Hey Samir, why don't you go run a barefoot race again?
Yeah, break your arm. Or it was his wrist or something.
Nah, he didn't break nothing. Except
Yeah,
for the
he did.
fucking- he broke the goddamn sound barrier.
Dude,
what he broke.
fractured his wrist, dude. He
Oh, we don't
for
gotta
real
put him on
fractured.
blast.
Everybody knows that story.
It was a hairline fracture.
That's still a fracture's a fracture, right? Oh, Caesar! Shout out to Caesar.
Caesar,
Hey, Groove
Groove
City again
City.
on the 27th. Got the party bus on the 26th.
Anything else that we're trying to? I mean, got a minute or two here, but I want to make every minute count, like quality time. You know,
Yeah,
it's like I won't see my cousins till next
that's
summer.
some optimistic shit, not some pessimistic shit.
No, you know, you have to reach on that because you're gonna have a long drought.
That's what she said.
You're gonna have a
Oh,
long
no.
drought before you see us again. So you guys better
I just
suck it
heard
up
you say
now,
long, long.
because you're gonna be lonely for another fucking
I am so
6.5 days.
I have nobody.
Missing our beautiful mugs here.
For my own.
So I guess it would be
The
cheers.
music here is
Cheers,
amazing.
y'all. I can't cheers nothing anymore because it's
I
bad luck.
guess I gotta chug this bad boy.
Thank you for tuning in. Check out Twitch. Check out the Drunk Bus. Come out to social houses and public houses.
Just come out and be merry with us.
Yeah, come out
you know?
and
Come out
drunk,
into
yo.
the world. Stop sitting at home and wallowing in the mire.
Yeah, you
just
dumb
come out,
sluts, come
and
get
drink,
wild.
libate. You know,
Libation.
enjoy yourself. Hey, enjoy yourself, bitches. Remember? Oh my God. One of the 5 things say to the face. Unity. God, those true Hollywood stories really were the best. Hey, but love you guys. We'll see you next Wednesday. Hopefully, I see you sooner. But I love you guys. Bye. Bye.